Think you can just crop a horizontal video to make it vertical? Think again. Runway Gen-3 Turbo's new 9:16 format gives you the power to create vertical AI videos in no time at all. But here's the thing. If you want them to be artistic and cinematic, you need to learn the rules of vertical composition and plan your whole video with this aspect ratio in mind. So buckle up and let's dive into it. Runway Gen-3 Alpha Turbo has just rolled out the ability to generate vertical videos in the 9:16 aspect ratio almost instantly, using image-to-video mode. Let's learn how to make these vertical, mobile-friendly videos generated with Runway or Kling AI look truly cinematic. How to shoot AI vertical video. It may seem that all you need to do is apply the 9:16 vertical aspect ratio to any horizontally created video and hit the flip aspect ratio button. Nothing could be farther from the truth. When creating vertical videos, you need to think and see vertically when composing the frame and planning your shot. Composing for horizontal and vertical frames are fundamentally different approaches, and simply flipping or cropping a horizontal composition into a vertical one will not yield the same effect. Here is a breakdown of how composition changes when switching from 16:9 to 9:16 and why planning specifically for each format is crucial. The wide frame shows the full energy of the bustling market, capturing the width of the street and the colorful details of the stalls. It invites the viewer to experience the liveliness and atmosphere of the scene. Cropping this to 9:16 cuts off much of the surrounding details, making the market feel smaller and less energetic. The composition feels tight and the depth of the scene is lost. Composing specifically for 9:16 emphasizes the vertical elements of the market, such as hanging fabrics and shadows. The viewer is drawn deeper into the scene, following the narrow alley upwards and forwards. The wide horizontal frame gives an epic view of the cliffs and ocean, with equal attention to the expansive sky and water. It conveys a balanced panoramic perspective, making the viewer feel the vastness of the environment. Cropping this to 9:16 limits the view, cutting off the significant portions of the cliffs and ocean. The scene feels confined and the sense of grandeur is lost. The vertical composition emphasizes the towering height of the cliffs and the depth below. The viewer's eye is drawn upwards to the dramatic sky, creating an immersive and tense atmosphere. The vertical format enhances the sense of height and isolation, using the space to its full advantage. This frame captures the serene expanse of the lake and surrounding trees, with a balanced view of the landscape. The figure is small but central, emphasizing her connection to the tranquil environment. Cropping to 9:16 cuts off much of the horizontal expanse, reducing the sense of calm and vastness. The frame feels more confined and the emotional connection to the landscape is weakened. The vertical composition emphasizes the height of the trees. The viewer's focus is drawn both upwards and downwards, enhancing the emotional intimacy of the scene and the connection between the figure and her surroundings. How to make vertical video truly cinematic. To create cinematic vertical videos, we need to adjust some key principles of traditional filmmaking for the unique 9:16 format. While vertical video comes with its own challenges compared to the wide 16:9 format, following these guidelines will help you achieve cinematic visuals that feel immersive and well composed. The rule of thirds still applies, but think vertically. Divide your frame into top, middle, and bottom sections. Place important elements like the subject's eyes or the horizon in the upper third, and make sure the background fills the bottom third to avoid empty spaces. Use vertical lines like buildings, trees, or pathways to guide the viewer's eye up or down the frame. This creates depth and flow, which are key for cinematic vertical shots. Vertical frames naturally emphasize height, so take advantage of this by composing shots that showcase tall structures, characters and landscapes to create visual depth. Since vertical videos are narrow, centering your subject can create strong, balanced compositions that look intentional. Vertical shots are great for capturing upward or downward motion. Think of characters climbing stairs, descending, or moving vertically in the frame. Keep the camera tilting up or down rather than panning side to side. Make sure there is enough space above and below your subject. Keep the frame balanced, especially when the action moves vertically, so it doesn't feel cramped. With less horizontal space, depth becomes more important. Layer your shots by including elements in the foreground, midground, and background to create a sense of scale and dimension. Use doorways, trees, or architectural elements to create natural frames within your vertical shot. This adds depth and directs the viewer's attention to your subject. Tilting the camera up or down works really well in vertical videos to reveal new information. Think about starting from the ground and moving up to reveal the sky, or tilting down from character's face to their feet. Moving the camera upwards, forward or backward creates a strong sense of motion and works great with the vertical format. Use lighting to emphasize depth and height. Side lighting or top-down lighting can create shadows that enhance the vertical frame. Highlighting a character's silhouette against a bright background creates a cinematic look. High contrast lighting helps subjects stand out in the narrow frame. Since vertical videos have less horizontal space, using a wider lens, 28mm or 35mm, can help capture more of the environment. Vertical video works well for close-ups like portraits. A 50mm or 85mm lens will create intimate cinematic close-ups with a beautifully blurred background. In a narrow frame, color contrast between your subject and the background is important for creating depth. Use complementary colors to make your subject pop. Apply a consistent color grade that matches the mood of your story. Warm tones can create a nostalgic feel, while cooler tones work for suspense. The vertical format is great for character-driven stories. Because it's more intimate, focus on smaller, more personal narratives. Wide landscape or large group scenes can be more difficult in this format. Avoid overcrowding the frame. Place your character and elements in a way that works with the vertical space and stack subjects vertically to use the space effectively. How to use Runway to create vertical video. Got an idea for a vertical video? Runway makes it easy to bring that vision to life. It's not just about funny memes. Vertical videos can be powerful tools for storytelling, promoting products, sharing quotes, or expressing emotions, all with a cinematic touch. To get started, you'll need to begin with an image. Currently, Runway Gen-3 Alpha Turbo in 9:16 mode offers image-to-video generation only. Use your favorite text-to-image generator, could be Midjourney or the latest incarnation of Flux 1.1, to create a visually striking first frame. Remember, a strong cinematic composition is key. Apply the principles we've discussed. Once your image is ready, fit it into Runway. Choose your video length, you can choose between 5 to 10 seconds. Hit the Generate button and wait for about 20 seconds. Voila! Your vertical video is ready. We even tested the extend feature twice, which allowed us to create a 20-second video. Plenty of time to make your point and let it sink in, right? Can other AI video generators do the same? You can try Kling AI, another AI video generator with 9:16 support. However, even with a professional subscription we have, Kling's generation process takes much longer, sometimes stretching to minutes, while Runway Turbo finishes it in about 20 seconds. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more AI filmmaking content. See you in the next video.